Hi, it's Wednesday night. It's that time again. Empties. Here we have our, what month is it? April empties. And yes, I'm a day early, but I'm not going to use up anything tomorrow, I don't think. And I want to get this up Friday night or Saturday morning in a timely manner. So, Wednesday night. Sorry. Usually I put these in some sort of logical order, but this month I'm just going to wing it. Okay, we have a package of Assured 100% pure cotton rounds. And these are the little round ones, which I prefer to use with itchy nose, sorry. Eye makeup remover and micellar water remover, that sort of thing. All right, once again, another bottle of fresh Pear hand wash. One of the two that I get from Dollar Tree that are just prettier than anything anywhere else that I found. And they're $1. Okay, this is Marc Anthony Second Day Clear Dry Shampoo. I actually got this at the end of the row at Walmart, which is, I think, where they put things they're discontinuing. And I don't use dry shampoo very often. I tend to wash every day or every other day, so I rarely have a need. But I have to say I like this very much, particularly because it was clear, so it didn't leave any kind of white residue. I loved that. Okay, this is Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel. I'm very bad to alternate nights with the various cleansers and things I have, but I did try to use this for a long stretch toward the end because knowing it was not cruelty-free and that I wouldn't be repurchasing it, sadly, I liked it pretty well. For my personal taste, it could have rinsed off a little easier, but it was pretty nice, and but not cruelty-free, so I won't repurchase. Oh, I didn't mention about these other Marc Anthony, Anthony. I'm not sure if this is cruelty-free or not, but I have 3 or 4 other cans of dry shampoo, so I have no need to repurchase anytime soon anyway. This is my Applied Nutrition Longer, Stronger Hands and Nails, that I use up, it's 60 of them. I take 2 a day, so I use 1 a month. Have already repurchased. Let's see. This is Caltrate, calcium with vitamin D. And this one has 200 tablets, so it lasts me a good long while. I have already repurchased. This is my I forget what this kind of sponge is called, but this is my favorite sponge, and at some point I think it's Real Techniques. I like this little flat area. That's why this is my favorite sponge, but it died. They all die eventually. But I got a good 4 to 6 months use out of it. This is a Blistex Dead and Gone. Already repurchased. This is fresh Lotus Eye Gel. I couldn't really see where this one did much to actively improve my eyes. They sort of remained in a holding pattern. The way I use this at night, not in the daytime. I use it for about a week and then I do something else. And I use it about a week and I do something else. Anyway, I would say reduces puffiness, not really. Remove signs of fatigue from the delicate area around, no. I would say I remained in a holding pattern. Things didn't get worse, but I wouldn't say this improved anything. Okay, another eye product. This is It's Benefit Eye Cream. This one is an actual cream. Comes in a pretty little glass jar. This was a sample. In real life, the jar is bigger. It was kind of difficult to use because of the way, you see how it's built? You'd have to stick, if you wanted any hope of getting it all out, you'd have to, you can't, you just can't. But it was a very nice cream, and if they were cruelty-free, I'd purchase again. But since they're not, I won't. I liked it, in other words. I haven't been able to find a definitive answer as to whether Bioderma is cruelty-free or not, because you know, if you look on their website or if you just Google, it says yes, but if you go to PETA or Leaping Bunny, they're not on the cruelty-free list, so I don't know. So once I use up the several around here that I have that are not cruelty-free, I am going to find a cruelty-free brand, because I really do like this stuff. Even when you've used every possible way of removing makeup from your face, if you use this, you still get more off. So I love it for that. And to me, they're all pretty much the same. This is a Darfan Aromatic Eye Makeup Remover. This was excellent. Excellent. Got everything off. Even the fiercest mascara. All gone. Darfan is cruelty-free, but Darfan sells in China. So I will continue looking for something else I like. I've got a lot of odds and ends this month. Okay, this was another one of these little samples of Body Milk by Laura Mercier this month. It was not the lemon I like so much. It was mint leaf. And, you know, it did mint leaf, really. Okay, you can't see it. It did all the wonderful things that that product does, but it did not smell as good as the lemon to me. Okay, this was a Natura Bissé sample, glyco peeling 25%. I use these kind of glyco peeling products at night in lieu of a serum, and I have no idea if they do me any good whatsoever. Sorry, that was a very bad review. This was the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black that I used in my All Samples Face of the Day. I continued to use this the rest of the month. At first, I really loved it. I even loved this crazy brush. But as the month went on, and a sample like this will last about a month, as the month went on, it got thicker, and as it got thicker, then I started getting clumps, and it started transferring, and I went from a love relationship to a hate relationship. So, you know, the Holy Grail mascara has still yet to be found, and I wouldn't buy it anyway because it's MAC and it's not cruelty-free. So there. Okay, don't freak. This was an ancient little, I mean ancient. Look at this. This is like eyeshadow from probably the 80s. Let's see who made this. Coty Originals Iced Shadow Powder in Champagne, and it had a little top on it that would kind of insert at a bit of an angle and then go down in it, and it had a sponge on it that you could rub on the, okay, I lost that, and toward the end I scraped it out. See, empty pan. Toward the end I just scraped it out and threw it in with a pigment of a similar color. I can't believe, I'm serious, this was probably from the 80s. This is Revive with Recombinage Eye Renewal Cream, and this was a sample, probably in a gift with purchase bag from Neiman Marcus, and this was nice. This was nice. Wouldn't buy it. I have a drawer full of eye creams. Okay, I thought this was going to last me for my entire experiment with the foundations, but it didn't. This was Natura Bissé Diamond Serum, and I'm afraid with those things, I'm just not sure if they work or not. I don't know, because they're a sample. Like I've said about samples, either they blow you away immediately and you know you can't live the rest of your life without it, or they're absolutely hideous immediately and you know you don't want to ever go there again. And then, but the majority are like this. It's like, I don't know. Nothing changed, but nothing got worse either. So I don't know. All right. There was very little left of this, and so I tried to use it up, you know, this year during the cold season. I mean, there's maybe like a sixth of the bottle left, but this was Dior Poison, and it was very nice, but it was not one of my all-time favorites, so I won't buy it again. I did like it while I had it, though. It's got this slight blackberry and black pepper thing going on that's really nice, and when it first came out, I know it was sort of revolutionary. I'm digging in the basket, getting the rest of the empties out. Okay. Now, this was the I used this Anastasia brow powder sample here in my sample video, my get ready for the day, face of the day with all samples, and this is what prompted me to go out and buy this. So it's the brow powder duo. I personally prefer a powder, and will sometimes put a little grease pencil over it to hold down wily brows. And my color is, I think, light brown. Anyway, this is really wonderful. I love this very much. Okay, now as you know, I have done 2 Battle of the Creams. So I have all of these little sample foundation, BB and CC creams, and tinted moisturizers. I am not going to review them here. I don't mean to be cruel, but if you want reviews of all these, I direct you to go watch, my Battle of the CCBB, etc. creams, because it would be redundant to review them all here again. Okay, here is Mineral Luxuries Makeup Removing Towelettes with Dead Sea Minerals. This was nice, but I got it at Burke's Outlet, which is a little similar to a TJ Maxx, not quite as nice as a TJ Maxx. And I will probably never see that brand again. And I have 3 or 4 others in my possession already that I just want to use up and get out of here. And then I'll make a definitive decision about which one works for me best. The one I'm using right now, I have to say, which is Say Yes to Blueberries, is the best so far, surpassing even the Yes to Carrots, which was previously my favorite. We are almost done. Okay, I threw away this giant, this is Princess Marcella Borghese, Borghese being the sort of Italian Revlon, Gardeni de Montecatini Aromatic Baths, in this beautiful little thing. Anyway, it had been sitting around for a long time, and I looked and found that I had 2 or 3 left, and so I've used 2 of them. I have 1 left, and I'm not going to keep this hanging around just because I've got 1 left. But let me see if I can show you that so you can see what they look like. They're in kind of a little, yeah, here's one, net package. See, like this, and it's got herbs and spices and things that are all good for you, and you can hang it on the this loop over your faucet if your faucet is small enough. If not, just toss it in the bath. And then I don't know if you can see if that's that little blue there, that's the slight perfume of the Gardeni de Montecatini. They had some perfumes and powders and stuff, and this is a couple years old, so I'm not even sure if they, well, yes, I am sure they make it, because I did see the perfumes anyway are still online. So those were great, but ultimately I think I prefer a traditional bubble bath or one of these herbal baths like this. I love these, and these are little one-time uses. Love those. Last thing I'm throwing out, this is Avon 3 refill leads, light brown, This is probably from the 60s. This was to refill a eyebrow pencil, and this was my mother's. For a brief time she sold Avon, and I don't think she'd like me hoarding this just because it belonged to her. I have plenty of lovely mementos of my mother. I don't need to keep dead cosmetics around. Good girl, Cindy. Okay, that is it. The basket is empty. And the trash can is full. Now I just have to pull out the recyclables. Anyway, thanks for watching, and next week, by the middle of the week, I'll have up the next installment of Battle of the Creams. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I love you all. Bye.